we have our presenter Karnam Shalini, who would be giving valuable insights on mindful parenting. Please give her a huge round of applause and welcome her.
So you can see various emojis, right? Yes? So if you have to make this parenting session very engaging and interactive, it's only through you. You will have to speak, share your thoughts, share your opinions. Only then I get to understand you people better. Right? Yes? Yes. So how many of you feel my parenting is above 85%? I spend a lot of time with my kid. I talk to my child whenever my child asks for. I listen to my child whenever my child comes to me to speak. It's distinction. Next one, when I know I have to do it, but I'm finding it little difficult. I'm trying my best, but I'm yet not able to give so much. Okay? Less than 50. That's okay. My work is important for me. I am already struggling with my own work and thinking so many things, going through family trauma, work pressure, so many things, financial pressure. Then my child is the last option. So it's 85, 50-50, less than 50. Can I see your reactions? I can see few parents not showing anything. So you're so doubtful about it. At least give 50-50. No, that's okay. I'll be happy with that rating also. Yes? So many of you are here, few of you are here. That's great. So let's give a big round of applause for the parents who are here, that they are confident already about their parenting. But let me make it one thing very clear here. There is nothing called as structured parenting. For each of us, it is different. Because we are different individuals and our children are also different individuals. Correct? How many of you agree with this? Father from, say, different family, mother from, then the child will have the combination of both the parents. Correct? Then how can you expect your child exactly like you? Or reach up to your expectations? Practically it is impossible. So let's be okay if something is going wrong. Let's be okay. Yes? So what is that you can see here? Reactions? Okay. So the first child is? Can you all show me your happiness? How do you show it? Hey, ooh, smile. At least smile. Sit in your place and smile, no? Can do that? Can we laugh? Laugh? So however you're possible, you can show your laughter. So how do you cry? How many of you cry, firstly? But nobody's raising their hands, sir. You are telling everyone, but they have to raise their hands. So few of you will cry, yes. Sometimes situation makes us cry. Sometimes our partner makes us cry. Sometimes our children make us cry. Sometimes without any reason thinking about the flashback, we'll sit and cry. Correct? Correct. So we do get frustrated, shout out, put out things to our children, to our partner, with our friends. Could be sometimes with neighbors, sometimes on our children. Correct? The last one, I don't know anything to do. I just break the TV, throw the mobile. Probably that's the larger extent for parents. But how many of you do that also? Very good parents, so sweet. Yes, but when it comes to adults who are more than 30 here, all of you are more than 30 years of age? For sure, anybody less than that? Oh, super, great ma'am, nice to know that. So probably 25 to 35 or 40? Yes? So when we go through all of these emotions, are we allowing our children also to go through these emotions? How many of us are allowing our children to go through these emotions? Please raise your hands. Our children can cry. Our children can also get angry on us. Correct? So whatever they are doing, it's by looking at you. Once or twice, you would have shown all of these emotions to your children. Because of that, they have picked it. Probably father is shouting at mother. Then the child feels, oh, my papa is doing it. Probably then I can also do it to my mom. And the child does the same thing. How do I treat the other human being in front of my child really matters a lot. Correct? Do you all agree with me? Yes. So now it's time to think about your child. So I would request all of you to stand in your places. Stand in your places. So follow the instructions. Stretch your right hand front. Turn your palm towards your face. Imagine your child's face on your palm. Take your left hand, put it behind the right hand, move it to your chest. Now your loud child is in your heart. And you're thinking about your child's emotions. Which emotion of your child makes you feel happy? And why? I'll give you 30 seconds time to reflect on it. You can close your eyes. Imagine your child in your chest. Slowly join your hands. Rub your palms. Keep your palms onto your eyes. Thank you. Please be seated. So you could see some emotions of your children, right? So which is the first one that struck your mind? Can anybody try to take an opportunity to answer?
A smiley face.
Okay. So you would expect your child to be happy.
Yeah.
Yes. Can I know why, ma'am?
That brings so much of joy to me, actually, when I look at her, like the way she reacts, responds to me, like when she's very happy.
So your child's happiness is your happiness?
Definitely.
Can I consider that?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Definitely.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
I see the first emotion as innocence.
Innocence in the child.
Yeah.
So why do you feel that innocence is yet there in the child, ma'am?
I think that is the common, criteria among the child. They don't know the situation or the scenario. They just play their role.
Wonderful. Very nice to know that. So one parent is able to feel the innocence of the child, correct? Wonderful, ma'am. Thank you so much. So now, finally, we as parents or as adults, finally expect 3 important things from our children. One is their physical health, one is their mental or emotional health, the other one is social health. How many of you say yes to all the 3 things will raise their hand? I say only physical health is sufficient, ma'am, no need of mental and social health. Will raise here. I am neutral, I don't want anything, I am okay however the child grows. All the 3 means raise your hands. So I should see all the hands going up together. It's there? All of you are expecting it? Yes. To get all of these things, these 3 things, what we should do? That's very important here. How many of you remember carrying such a heavy school bag from your childhood days, walking to your school? Most of us could have walked. Few of us would have gone with our parents, probably maximum in 2-wheeler. If at all it was transportation, it was a small Omni, where all the children would have been put up together, sitting one beside the other, one on the other, and bags on the top. How many of you remember this? Correct. Are we allowing our child to carry this heavy bag now? 1 extra book is sent. Ma'am, my child's bag is so heavy, ma'am. Can I know why? Please check and take the books from the bag. Oh my God, only 2 books are extra, that's okay. But why are we not allowing them? One more interesting thing is that the moment the child is sent out of the gate, parents will be waiting. Koduchina, bag kodappa. Bag and lunch bag in the parents' hands. And it's just like this. Child shouldn't carry their weight. No. Why? Ma'am, it will pain, ma'am. Physical pain. We did not face that, is it? How many of us have faced? You should raise your hand, sir. For all the answers, you will have to raise. Yes, I have raised it. So I have carried such a heavy bag. But why are we not allowing our children to carry it? Because we don't want our children to carry that heaviness, or we feel, naan kashta pattidini, nan magu kashta padbardu. Correct? Yak padbardu? ಅವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಇವತ್ತು ಕಷ್ಟದಿಂದ ನಾವು ಬಚಾವ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಾಳೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು? How many of you remember traveling in BMTC bus? Many of you. Super, wonderful, exciting, so sweet. So when we travel in the bus, probably if you have to think of a young child, probably it's between 2 aunties or 2 uncles sitting in between like this. Yes? As we grew higher, when we go to college, obviously carrying our heavy bag, holding the rod, and then, auntie, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತು ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀರಾ? Then standing behind the driver and on that gear box, we'll put our bags. Bag is heavy. Correct? We were ready to pull somebody and get into the bus. Correct? We were okay with that social touch. Correct? But are we showing our children these things? No, we are showing this. Hey, rooftop car, AC, comfortable, sit alone, enjoy China. Wow! Our children are enjoying this, but they are not ready in the class to sit beside the friend who is slightly touching or pushing also. Am I right? Why are we not okay? We are not okay because we didn't show them what's society. We didn't show them what's social behavior, what's social health. Because we were traveling in that BMTC bus, if somebody touches me, I know to give him back also. If somebody touches, I can sense whether it's a good touch or bad touch. Correct? But our children should be so free, so comfortable. But finally, social health is not there. How many of you remember falling down, getting hurt, scratches? Yeah. If you check your body, probably, definitely, for sure, one wound, lifetime mark will be there because of this. How many of you agree with this? Few of them to an extent where you would have got stitches also. I remember that, I see that. Yes, ma'am, thank you. But this generation children, hey, my child shouldn't fall. Small cut, small peel. Hey, go to wellness room, apply cream and come. Headache, you apply Amritanjan, apply the balm, take rest, sleep well, don't go anywhere, don't fall again. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳೋದು ನಿಂಗೆ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ಸಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿದ್ದಿದ್ಯಾ? ಬೀಳದೆ ಯಾರು ದೊಡ್ಡವರಾಗ್ತಾರೆ? ಯಾರೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ನೀವು ಬಿದ್ದಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂದಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಬೀಳಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಬಿಡಬೇಕು. ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ? ಕೆಲವರಷ್ಟೇ ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಬಿಡೋಣ. ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಸೆಂಡ್ ದೆಮ್ ಔಟ್, ಲೆಟ್ ದೆಮ್ ಪ್ಲೇ, ಲೆಟ್ ದೆಮ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಫನ್, ಲೆಟ್ ದೆಮ್ ಫಾಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲೆಟ್ ದೆಮ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಅಪ್ ಆನ್ ದೇರ್ ಓನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೂವ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ಫೆಲ್ ಆನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಡೇ, ವಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್, ನಾನು ಹೇಗೆ ಸರ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಓಡಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಬೀಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ. ಎರಡು ಕಾಲು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಓಡಿಸಿದವ್ರು ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅದನ್ನು. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ವರ್ ಸೋ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆಂಟ್, ಸೋ ಕರೇಜಿಯಸ್, ವೈ ಹುಷಾರು ಗಾಡಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಬರಲಿ, ಒಂದು ಅವ್ನು ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ವೈ ಆರ್ ವಿ ನಾಟ್ ಅಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ದೆಮ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಇಟ್? ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲೌ ದೆಮ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ದ ಪೇನ್, ಹರ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ wounds. How many of you remember this? Drinking borewell water. ಹಬ್ಬ, ಏಯ್ ನೀರು ಹೊಡಿಯೋ, ನೀರು ಕುಡಿ. Yes? But now, hey, fresh mineral water. Go to any hotel, any restaurant, ಬಾಟ್ಲು ಕೊಡಿ, ಮಿನರಲ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಕೊಡಿ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಆವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಆ ಬೋರ್ವೆಲ್ ನೀರು ಕುಡಿದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಇವತ್ತಿಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಟ್ ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ. ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಅಗ್ರಿ ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್? ಸೊ ವಿ ಟಾಕ್ ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ hygiene. Is this only the form of hygiene that we are going to give? Good food is also a hygiene. Cleaning themselves is also hygiene. How many of us as parents teach our children how to take bath, how to brush their teeth, how to clean their private parts? We feel, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ನನ್ನ ಮಗು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೇಳಲಿ, ನಾನು ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಬಾಯ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವು ಹೇಳೋದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? So, mineral water can give you some essential minerals, I don't deny it, but doesn't mean that this is something bad. That's also good. We have to show them what the world is, what the life is, what the society is. How many of you agree with this? Almost all of you are in my team. Thank you so much. So now it's called a circle time. Actually, chairs were arranged in such a way that 2 chairs were at the back, remaining 2 were at the side. This is what the expected arrangement. So if few of you have changed it among yourselves, but 6 in a row will form a small circle like this. It's your interaction time. So I would request all the parents, those who are sitting at the last 2 corners, have to turn your chairs and have interaction among yourselves with other parents. I'll give you the questions also. So I have 3 questions. For 1 question, 2 parents can answer. Like that, we'll have 3 questions. All the 6 of you will answer. So for each team, you will ensure that all of you are allowed to speak or share your thoughts. Are you ready? The first question goes like this. Which feeling were you not allowed to express as a child? You have to think about your childhood. Go back there and think. Which feeling were you not allowed to share or express as a child. There are possibilities, everything was allowed to express, I have done it, that's also good. But probably, ಅಳಬೇಡ ನೀನು ಅಳಬಾರ್ದು, ಭಯ ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಪ್ಪನ ಹತ್ರ. So those possibilities are also there. So what was allowed, what was not allowed. So two parents can share it with other 4. So we'll go to the second question. How do I console my child when he or she shows tantrums? Obviously, this generation children will show it, we know it, but I as a parent, how do I console my child? Please help other parents by giving 2 strategies. Is it done? Third question is like this. How do I calm down myself when I am upset? So now remaining 2 parents will share their strategies with other 4 parents. Hope it's done. I can see some silence in some groups. It's done. So now I would request all of you to move back your chairs to the actual position. Probably I would have tried it before, but it's not working. That's okay, because parenting is not the same for everyone. So we have one small video. I would like all of you to see the video. Sir, volume.
ಇವತ್ತು ಬೇಗ ಬೇಗ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಇದೇನ್ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮುಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ಯಾ? ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಇವಾಗ. ಬಿಡ್ಲಿ, ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಮುಗಿಸು ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅದ್ವಿತಾ ನೋಡು, ಅವ್ಳು ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಯಾರೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಟೈಮ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ತಗೋ, ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಿಂಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮುಟ್ಟಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡು. ಇದು ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮುಂದೆ.
So who do you think was right here? Both are wrong. Oh my God. Child expecting to draw or paint. Is it wrong? Parent taking away the paint box. Right or wrong? Then who is wrong? So, facilitators, I would request you to give the mic to that parent. She wants something to express it. Yes. Correct, ma'am. I completely agree with you. Then who is wrong, ma'am? Parent or child, ma'am? Parent only, right? Yes.
Parent is wrong.
It is situational. Wonderful. I agree with your answer also, sir. Wonderful. Otherwise, we might mark in the chart also saying that your child has not done the homework, or we might say stay back after 3:30 to complete the homework. Too many things are there, I understand.
It is the way you handle that situation.
Wonderful. I definitely agree with you, ma'am. I have one more video. Please watch that.
ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಮುಗಿಸು ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್, ಓಕೆ? ಬೇಗ ಬೇಗ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರಿಬೇಕು, ಓಕೆ? ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದು ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಏನೇನೋ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ? ಓ ಮೈ ಗಾಡ್, ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ. ಓಕೆ, ನೋಡಿ, ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ. ಇವಾಗ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾನು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್, ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಹಾಫ್ ಅನ್ ಅವರ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೀಯಾ? ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ನೀನು ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಎಸ್, ತಗೋ, ನಾನು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ ನಿನ್ಗೆ. ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಏನದು? ಎಸ್. ನೋಡು, ಆಗೋಯ್ತು ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್. ಗುಡ್ ಗರ್ಲ್. ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ನೀನು ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸೇರಿ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ವಿಚ್ ಕಲರ್? ಯಾವ ಕಲರ್ ಹಾಕೋಣ? ನನಗೊಂದು ಕಲರ್ ಕೊಡು, ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ. ಬ್ಲೂ ಕಲರ್ ಬೇಕು. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ನೋಡಿ, ಇವಾಗ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಮುಗಿಸಿದ್ವಿ, ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮುಗಿಸಿದ್ವಿ.
if we really say that your child's happiness is your happiness, you will give that time to your child. You will listen to the child when child actually wants to say or share something. Your emotions is what they try to learn or pick it up from and give you the same thing back. I was just kidding about the first video. I'm not trying to say somebody is right or somebody is wrong there. It's only that as a parent, how do I react with my child really, really matters a lot. I might have a lot of expectations from my child, but try to understand the inner potential of the child. When your classmate who had achieved something great in their life, if we have not done it, it is not our mistake. It's the inner potential of that person, and my inner potential is something different. But why are we not allowing our children to do it? Leaving away the homework book there and parents doing their own household chores. Nan banda iro. Oh, nothing madutte. It's a 6, 7 or 8-year-old kid. They need your companion. That's what they're craving and expecting for. And they only want you to just sit beside because they already know many things than you. Correct? They are expecting your physical presence just beside you. And that can give a lot of happiness to them. Finally, in the second video, mother also was a part of that drawing work and painting work and gave a high five. Our teachers does that here. They hug their teacher, they give high five to their teachers, they'll be waiting. The same thing should happen with parents also. So that they feel, I am finding no difference between my school and my home. They should not feel that, mane hodre amma bari baitare, appa bari hoditare, nan school alle irtini ade betru. Correct? I'm not trying to say that we are so good. I'm just trying to say there is a way to handle children. Yes, sir, you had something to say? Yes. So anybody has anything to say about this? So I would request all the parents to stand for the pledge, and I would request all the facilitators to give the pledge cards. So it's per family only one card. Let's keep our right hand on our chest. Close our eyes. Today, I choose to support my child with patience and trust. I will not save them from every struggle, but I will be their strength as they learn to rise. Thank you so much. Please be seated. On a very funny note, I would just like to say that probably if any child is saying that I'm not really able to do the homework, okay, my child might say, Ma, you know, from morning till evening we wrote so many classwork and my hands are paining. Instant reaction can also be like this. And send the booklet to the school. Because again we'll mark there, no? So my child shouldn't go like that. The other way, one madam was trying to say that child is innocent. When we call the child and ask, Putta, tell me, no, who wrote this? Ma'am, my mama wrote, ma'am. Why did mama write? Child doesn't know, ma'am, I told I will not write, so my mama wrote. Parent is only concerned about the chart and marking there, but parents also have to think, that's my child's homework and my child only has to do it. We can try in the other way also when the homework is given. One more way. You're not able to do homework, no? I'll open my Campus Care app and put a message to the coordinator saying that, Madam, my child is not able to do the homework, give 2 days extra time. Oh, we'll give. That's okay. But you as a parent, how are you handling the child at home really matters. There is a way you could have told the child, yeah, I understand from morning till evening you are writing so much, your hands are paining, no? Let's keep the homework aside. Come, let's go and have some fun time or play time for 5 minutes. Relax their mind. Let them come out of doing homework so continuously. Give a break. Bring them back. Definitely they'll do it. Even in the class of 35 minutes, we give 2 brain breaks for our children, which should be physical. If we are expecting our children to sit for half an hour, 45 minutes at a stretch, it is not possible. Even in the session of 45 minutes to 1 hour, I made you all to stand once, put your hand here and get down. Once I told you to move your chairs, make a circle, Third time I told you to stand for the pledge. Once again I'll tell you to go and stick something there. The thing is, any human being will have the sitting tendency of their age plus 2 minutes. So your child is only 6 years old or 7 years old, it's 7 plus 2 or 3 maximum. Yes. Just a line. Assume that your child is standing at the banks of the river. Child wants to cross the river. We as parents have to just hold their hands and take them to cross it, instead of finding a better solution of building a bridge to save them from all the struggles and the pain that they are going through. If you are expecting your child to have a physical health, mental health, and social health, you have to allow the child to go through the pain. At this age of grade 1, 2, and 3, if you don't allow it, from 5th standard or 4th standard, you will start seeing a very different behavior in the child, and you will start telling and questioning yourselves, why my child is like this? So let's think in a little broader way to understand our children and their needs. So you have a heart-shaped sticky note? Yes? Yes? Yes. So my child's emotions are not tantrums. It's an invitation to what? You can write your names if you want. You can write your child's name if you want. It's absolutely free. I just want you to put out your emotions. You should understand why your child is showing that. Is it that child is seeking attention? Child wants you to listen to the child. Child wants your time. I don't know. What do you feel? Please write about it. Once you finish writing it, you have kg cardboards towards both the sides. This row parents towards my right will paste it there on the kg cardboards. And this side parents, half can get divided and paste it towards my left side. Take your time to write. I'll give you 2 minutes time to write. So I hope all of you are almost done. Ma'am, you can paste it. Nobody will carry it home. You have the pledge card to carry it home. I'll make you write that also later. Please don't look into that. We have a very interesting video. That's video 3. Shall we all watch it? Are you all ready? Super.
He is highly qualified. I told him that. Adar nanaga yako theoretically he is knowledgeable. Adar practical knowledge ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನನಗೆ ಡೌಟ್ ಬಂತು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ನೀನು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ತಾನೇ ಓದಿದ್ದು? ಹೌದು ಸರ್. RAM ರ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಮೆಮೊರಿ. ಅದೆಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ? CPU ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ CPU. ತೆಗೆದು ತೋರಿಸು. ಹೋಗೋ. ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ. ಅವನು ಥಿಯರಿಟಿಕಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್, ಆದರೆ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಕಂಪನಿಗಳಿವೆ, ನನ್ನ ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಸಿಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಆತ್ಮಹತ್ಯೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳೋದು? ನಾಳೆ ಇಂಥ ಹೇಡಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಕೆಲಸ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕಂಪನಿಲಿ ಏನೋ ಕ್ರೈಸಿಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಎಮರ್ಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಬಂದು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಬಗೆಹರಿಸೋಕ್ಕಾಗದೆ ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಆತ್ಮಹತ್ಯೆಗೆ ಮುಂದಾದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ? ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಂದಿರು ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಥ ಪ್ರಸಂಗ ಬಂದ್ರು ಅದನ್ನು ಎದುರಿಸೋ ಧೈರ್ಯ ತುಂಬಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಹೀಗೆ ಆತ್ಮಹತ್ಯೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ದೂಷಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮೇ ಆಗಿದೆ, ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆನೇ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಚಿಕ್ಕ ವಯಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲೇ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಬರದೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಫೇಲ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಭವಿಷ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಿಸ್ತಾರೆ.
I have a questions based on this video. Why do you think that person tried to attempt suicide? Can anybody answer me? You can raise your hand, mics will come to you. Fear of failure, wonderful answer. Yes, ma'am.
No, he is not ready to accept the failure.
He is not ready to accept the failure. Yes, ma'am. Fear of acceptance. Yes,
The parents have not made him emotionally strong, or they have not taught him how to accept failures.
wonderful. Very nice answer, ma'am. Not able to channelize rejection. Yes,
Always comparing your child with the other one.
wonderful. Comparing children. Bookish knowledge is everything, not the society knowledge. Yes,
He thinks it's a shame in front of the society.
wonderful. It's a shame. Wonderful. Very nice answers. So, doesn't know to deal with the failure. Wonderful.
He doesn't think of out of the box. Like if he failed in one of the scenario, how to go to the another scenario and how to win there and how to show his capability, he doesn't know that.
Yes, you are absolutely right. Who do you think should give the opportunity for our children to take up the failures? Recently, I had a wonderful incident with one of the first grader children. Child was very confident in writing all the assessments. In fact, I can say child is good at spellings, reading, writing. I can say academically a top graded child. In fact, a kind of topper. That child came to me and said that, "Ma'am, I am finding it some difficulty." I told, what's that difficulty? "I am scared if I make spelling mistakes, if it is very difficult or big spellings." Then I asked, "That's okay, if it is a very big spelling, you can try to break down the spellings and try and make an attempt." "Ma'am, what if it goes wrong?" I said, "That's okay if it goes wrong." "Ma'am, mistakes shouldn't happen on the paper, ma'am." Whom do you think would have fed this? Fear of mistakes, fear of failure. Child is not ready to accept the wrong spelling in his or her own paper. Because the moment we receive the assessment paper, I think you would have already received it. ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ? ನಾನು ನಿಂಗೆ ಹೆಸರು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, 10 ಸರಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ನೀನು. ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ರೀ, ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡಿ, ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ವಾ? How many of you say that I also have done mistake in my life? Yes, means you should raise your hand, sir. If yes, definitely your hand should go up. Yes, then why are we expecting our children to be set 100% perfect? Because I am a good parent, I have to prove that my child is going to do absolutely fantastic. Topper ಹೆಸರಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಿಲ್ಲ? ತಗೋ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮಾಡು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್ಗೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನನ್ನ ಮಗು ಟಾಪರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಪೇಪರ್ ತೋರಿಸಿ. ಬೇಡ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮಗು ಟಾಪರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಗೇಮ್ಸ್ ಆಡ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತು? ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ನಾಳೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸರ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಆರ್ಕಿಟೆಕ್ಚರ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾನು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ನನ್ನ ಮಗು ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಆಸೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ? They do have their emotions, they do have their own dreams. As long as you try to restrict it, they'll decide, my dreams are wrong. They'll feel, I have to listen only to what my parents are saying and only they are correct. Let's also understand, sometimes we also go wrong and we are not right. Only then we'll be able to accept our children's mistakes. Correct? Yes, ma'am.
But there is a thin line difference between when you say everything is okay and it is very too much not okay, by the time you realize it is very much not okay, and how much is not okay. So that thin line difference is where I am still struggling to make my child understand. What do you say about it?
Thank you so much. It's like this. One is here, the other one is here. But there is a thin line of fulfillment for everything. It's not one time I have told my child has to follow it. It's a lifelong process. Because now your children are in grade 1, 2, 3, your scenarios are different. The moment they come to 4th, 5th and 6th, you will find different kind of hiccups in the life. You will start facing the fear of adolescence. As they go to high school, ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಳಾಗೋಗ್ತಾನೋ, ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಳಾಗೋಗ್ತಾಳೋ, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. We always think in a fear factor saying that what's going to be wrong. But are we really sitting and making our children understand that's okay to be wrong at times and how to deal with that situation and move forward? The same child whom I was talking to, I asked the child, Nodu putta, ಈಗ ನೀನು ನಡೀತಾ ಇರ್ತೀಯ, ಕಾಲ್ ಜಾರಿ ಬೀಳ್ತೀಯ. You will be walking, you will slip and you will fall down. What do you think can be done? I'll be scared to walk, ma'am. Child is not thinking in the other perspective that I have to get up and move forward. This has to be taught to our children. That's okay is meant for this, that they have to learn to get up on their own, and you will have to just say, I am there beside you. Don't worry, I am there. Instead of you directly pulling up the child and saying that, you yenaitu kanda yenaitu, not needed. Just say, I am there, get up. You are falling 10 times, I am there as a parent just beside you. That's what is our children are in need of at this present situation. So before that, when I was working for this workshop and getting prepared, there were multiple thoughts running in my mind. And I was able to relate it with the wonderful mythological story of Mahabharata. We have two different characters. One is Karna, the other one is Arjuna. Karna had a bronze shield which protected him throughout his life. But at the nth moment, that wasn't there to save him. For Arjuna, he faced difficulties throughout his life from the birth till the end of the war. But beside him, there was a guiding light called Krishna. We as parents are not shielding our children from every struggle that they are going through and say that, nane mabidla, ninge barta ilva, nane helbidla. Beda, avare try madli. My child is not able to break the spellings and read. My child is not able to do the homework. Give them their space and time and just say, I am there with you. And let's guide them how to overcome that pain or difficulty. And what we have faced is not necessarily mandatory for your children to face, because technology is different, situation is different. If I have to talk about the suicidal rates, it's from past decade, 10 years, it's been raised to 65%, age group between 10 to 34. Because people are not able to take up the stress, people are not able to take up the failures, people are not able to take others' words. You know, ನನ್ನ friend ಏನಂದ್ಲು ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ 2 ಬಿಟ್ಲು. Child comes and complains that also, because child is not able to take it because my friend said 2. Fear of friendship, fear of losing a friend. What if he is not there? I have another 10 more friends. They are not ready to accept it. This acceptance should be created by all of us together so that child grows physically, emotionally, and socially happy. Yes? So you have a pledge card along with you. You can see the blank there. I will not. So what you are doing, you will talk about your own mistake also and then say how will you correct yourself.
We have gone through in our life, right? I'm just quoting an example. Right? In schools, outside schools, apartments, houses, there will be groupism, right? Children generally they do, right? They form their own friends, and the child keeps trying to be part of that group, but unfortunately they don't let them be part of that group, right? Tries once, twice, thrice, multiple times, right? But still they don't take him, and the child becomes upset. Come home and tell every day I feel like this, right? And the emotions, they spell out the emotion. At times we manage, but I want to understand how do we handle such situation at home so that we console him and also again make him feel that you again have to try. I just want some help. How do we handle this situation?
Definitely, yes. What you're trying to say is when child comes home, you also spend some time making him understand that that's okay when they are not allowing you. You can try it once again back. But trying to make them understand this is what the society is. People are not in the same mindset. people are grown up in a different environment. The way they are brought up is completely different because of their family or their culture, and how the words used by that child can definitely be different, and it can hurt you even. But that's okay, you can just go try once again. If they feel good at that time, they might take you, and let's be okay even if they are not taking us. Can you try talking to somebody else who is fine or comfortable with? You can give multiple options to the child.
Given to children to not to do such kind of handling or with the friends. Just wanted to understand. Is school also supporting?
Yes, sir, definitely yes. They have a complete period called as value education itself, where we try to give them multiple topics. Okay. Could be politeness, humbleness, even trying to overcome the fear. Many things we are doing it.
Okay.
So that is what I'm trying to say. We can do the session only once.
Yeah.
We can try to tell the children about it only once, because along with that we'll also have syllabus to teach. But it's a everyday process for each and every parent.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. So I think you would have written it already. If one or two wants to share it, what you have written, can take an opportunity to share what you have written there. I was doing something. Yes, ma'am.
It's not now like since 2 years, even I have learned whenever I communicated with the counselor here in the school. So that what is written there, to stay by them, not to shield them for every word or every situation. So to allow them to face the situation and to understand by themselves. If they are getting emotional, even my kids get emotional. So that time I said, I listen. I just say, this is not the only person. 10 persons others may say, but you do what you do. You do what you want. Even you are failing today, learn for another a month or so. Definitely you will win one day. Wonderful. So that as a parent, every day it's a learning to me as well, because definitely most of our parents didn't support the way we are supporting today. So I learn what I did not receive, so I'm trying to give them that. It's I step back, I take a 10 step back, then I think, okay, what he wants, let him do. I won't take the further step until he wants to. So yes, this session was informative and supportive to us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
I will try not to shout and be empathetic to my kid always.
Wonderful, ma'am. Thank you so much. Yes.
I will quote one incident also.
Yes, ma'am.
We took our child for a vacation for 5 days, and she didn't come to school for 5 days, and I asked her whether I'll message ma'am in the campus care that I will please help her with whatever the works for the backlog and all. She said, Amma, why? Yake neen ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನಾವೇನಕ್ಕೆ ಇರೋದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸ ಅದೇ ಇರೋದಲ್ವಾ, ನಾ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀನಿ ಬಿಡು, ನಾ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. And that confidence make me very happy that moment, just day before yesterday.
Wonderful. Very nice to know that child is confident to take up things or own up by herself.
I would, my kid, when I'm trying to teach him something, he says, teacher hinge helkotilla, and he never accepts any other way. So a small request is you can teach them that there is multiple ways to do the same thing. I mean, it can be done any which way, but we get into arguments, serious arguments and fights and shouting at each other because he is just not accepting what we say. He's like, teacher hinge helilla. So I mean, so it's only something maybe we can all tackle it together. That's all.
Definitely, yes. We'll also try to implement the multiple ways. So our teachers are also there. They are also listening to all of you. Definitely, we'll try to implement it. Give them multiple options.
Sorry, on the lighter note, you are too good at it that they're not taking our words.
So I can put it the other way. Probably at home, parents are very firm with their expectations. Or probably I can use the word even strict also to an extent. And they feel teachers are very good. Correct? How many of you agree that your child says, my teacher is very good? Teachers are very good. But how we become good parents is very important. I'm not saying you're bad. It's only because of our work pressure, our stress, our multiple things what we are going through at this age. When we ourselves are not able to balance our emotions, balance and emotional regulation, how can we expect a 6, 7 or 8-year-old child to, hey, stay calm, no? Do. How? When we can't do it, we can't expecting from such a young kid is absolutely wrong. Let's set an example by modeling, saying that, see, if this is the situation, you can try this way. You can speak, but we don't have time to speak. That's the biggest problem. Yes, ma'am.
Just to add on to that point,
yes, ma'am.
What my daughter does, you would have taught them writing in a different way, and if I write it in a different way, what she'll do is, okay, at school I have to write like this, and at home I have to write like this.
Exactly, it's a wonderful thought. I'll say, when I call a child and ask, will you do the same thing at home? No, ma'am. Why? Ma'am, we'll get nicely, ma'am. Then why do you do at school? Ma'am, at school, what will you do, ma'am? Maximum. No consequence chart you will write, ma'am. So it's okay, ma'am. It is that child is becoming over smart because they look at two different adults at two different places with two different behaviors. When they see, okay, this is my parents' expectation, let me sit quietly, do everything, satisfy them and come back. Okay, I'll go to school. I can jump around, walk around, talk to my teachers, share with my teachers anything and everything that I want and have fun time there. Actually, they were supposed to have a lot of fun time there at home, for which time and space should be given by us.
So somehow we have to make them understand that both are correct. They can follow whatever easy for them.
Ma'am, we are expecting 6 or 7 into 12 months old child to understand this, ma'am. If you think 7-year-old child, 8-year-old child, it looks like 2 months, too much. It's only 12 months into 7 years. That's all. 12 into 7.
Okay.
Think like that, it's just 12 into 7. Then you will understand me as 35 into 7, how much I should do. Sorry, 35 into 12, how much I should do. Then I should know how to regulate my emotions, make the child understand. See, Putta, this is how the things are. You can write it like that also, write it like this also. This is what I have learned, so I am teaching this. If you have such doubts, please feel free to contact the respective coordinators or class teachers and try to get clarity about what we are teaching so that child doesn't get confused. Because what we have learnt is not every time correct. To be very frank, I have heard some words called as education. Few of them pronounce it as education. But the way I have learnt is education. Then am I wrong? Definitely not. It's correct. But how teachers would have pronounced in the class, that's what child would have picked it up. If you say, no, I have learned like this, so you also have to say. So a child comes to school and say, it's education. Go home and say, it's education. Few of you would have got married, one North Karnataka person and one South Karnataka person. Assume, child learns that language. Hangidiyappa, yen madlagatyappa anta keltade illi bandu. Illi hegidira appa, yen ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಮ್ಮ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. Correct? You think of different languages. Child is open to 2 different languages. You are teaching the child 2 different things. So with Papa I have to talk in Marathi, with Mama I have to speak in Kannada. Okay, possible. Why it's wrong? That's how it is, Putta. ಹಾಗೂ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಹೀಗೂ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಹಾಗೂ ಬರಿಬೋದು, ಹೀಗೂ ಬರಿಬೋದು. ನೀನು ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೆದ್ರೂ ಕರೆಕ್ಟೇ. ಬರೆಯೋದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. So let's be clear with the expected results. When our expectations are set clear, the way they reach it out can definitely be different. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಚೇರ್ ಮುಟ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಒಬ್ರು ಹೀಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಹಾಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು, ಒಬ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೊಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅವ್ರ ತಲೆಗೆ ಏನು ತೋಚುತ್ತವ್ರು ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. That's okay. I am very clear with my expectation, you should reach the chair, that's all. I am not telling how to reach. But as long as the path is correct, it's absolutely okay. Ensuring that the path is not wrong. Correct? Yes, sir.
What happened? I always, whenever my children fall down, whatever happened, I am not supporting him. Okay, ho gaya, no issues. Lag gaya, khada ho ja. Chalo wapas. Then what happens in schools also, he is doing the same thing. Then it's creating problem in schools because I always do like this. Okay, gir gaya, nothing. Then in schools, if he fell down, some other children, oh, kuch nahi, chalo, nothing. Then I am getting complaint from school also. That is also.
So let me make you understand. That's what actually madam was trying to say. We have a thin line to draw. What's okay at home, what's not okay at school. So when teachers have their expectations at school, when you have to speak, you have to raise your hand. When teacher is speaking, you have to listen. These are our expectations. Have you set expectations in your house, in the child study table? These things are okay. These things are not okay. If you have done by mistake, you can come share it with me, tell to me, and then I'll help you out how to overcome that. What's okay? Touching a child's hand is okay. Pushing the child is not okay, neither at home nor at school. So our expectation should be clear with our children. So as they grow, their words will change, their actions will change. Again, at that time you will face, what did I teach my child all these years? Because at this age, what you have to teach, only that you have to teach. As the child grows, your parenting also should change. Now, if at all the 7-year-old child is the first child of yours, you are also 7 years old as a parent. You cannot feel that I am so experienced. No, not possible. If you have an elder child of 12 or 13 years, then you are that much old only to that child and not to this child. Because that child is a different individual, this child is a different individual. Correct? So if you have siblings, you can just think over and reflect. Nanna akka nange nanna annanange naan idina. Chance illa. Namma idu berala sama illa. How can we expect everyone to be same? All the parenting to be same. It's not. It's not. So however it should grow, that's how it should grow. And each of them have their own strengths. Let's allow them to explore it. So, to conclude this.
One quick question, ma'am, if you allow me.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm here. So, this was a wonderful session, and we took a time to think how parents should think and how child should think and what they go through and what we as a parent go through. So we came across words like competence, comparison, and which is very good. I mean, we thought about it, how the kid thinks and what emotions they go through, and how the parent think and what emotions they go through. But thinking about the current scenario and the competence and the word is moving towards the perfection, that is what we see, right, every day. So there is a constant, I see there is a constant pressure on the child as well as a parent. We have to bring them up in a better version of yourself, which you have been there now, and you expect, I think most of us here who is sitting here, they want to bring up their child better than themselves. So we saw the pictures, right? We saw, we had gone through BMTC and we are taking our child in a, that wonderful car where the kid can enjoy the open air and all. So it's really a wonderful session. So what do you suggest? What should be our thought process, and how should we accept the things, and how should we allow our child to think, and how will we make sure that the perfection which we are expecting, or the situation they are in, and what better things we are expecting, how can we take it up in a good way, right way, and the correct way, how it should be brought to the children, that it shouldn't pressurize them. So I'm bringing you, I've traveled in the BMTC bus, that's fine, and I'm taking you to in the AC car. That doesn't mean you have to travel in the private jet. You can't expect the child to go to the next level. So I think that is the common trait as a parent we always land up. So we have put you this in this level. So this is the expectation. I think that is what will make the people or the child and the parent get pressurized with. So this is what I want to take a common knowledge which can help on both ways. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. First thing, let me make it very clear, ma'am. There is nothing called as perfect parenting. There is nothing called as perfect life, because unexpected things come in everybody's way. So keeping up a boundary, saying that this is how it should happen, is impossible. We have to be okay with the things that comes in our life, the same way we are preparing our children. When you have to tell about the BMTC bus, I am just trying to say that how many of us have shown our children the BMTC bus traveling. I am just trying to give the experience of it. Because take them 10 times in the car, AC car, I don't deny it. Take them at least 2 times in BMTC bus. That's what they understand. This is what I'm trying to say. If you have to tell that, this is what I have to do, it is not a preamble. It is a process, because I am a different parent. What I have gone through is different. My emotions are very different towards my child. There are different categories of parents. One parent might feel that I have faced a lot of difficulty in my life, so now I have got money, I have to give 100% to my child and show the fullest, everything to the fullest. And I say yes for anything and everything my child asks. You are in a wrong assumption. It's okay if child doesn't get something that child asks for. We have to say at least 2 times out of 10 times no to our children. Because child should accept it. Oh, there are times where my parents say no for certain things. That's how they prepare it. If we say yes, yes, yes continuously 8 times, 9th time you say no, child starts crying. Child start arguing with you saying that, then why did you get me all those things when I asked? So it's up to us on how we take up things in our life. We have to structure it for ourselves first before we execute it in front of our children. Am I making sense, ma'am? Yes. So for each of us, our children are definitely different. There would be certain characteristics for a child from hereditary also, which cannot be changed. Correct? So things which can be molded or changed only can be changed. Correct? So try only to change only that much, not beyond that. And madam was trying to tell about competency world. I have a daughter of almost 11 years old who is studying in 5th standard. If I expect my daughter's name on the topper's board, every time I should have pressurized my child. But I don't do it. Because that marks can give something else for her in her life. But my daughter is interested in dance. She goes for Bharatanatyam class, she goes for music class, and she is interested in the combination of that. I am happy with that. Who knows? Why should I expect my daughter to become educationally topper and mentally, emotionally so low? If she is feeling happy, comfortable dancing, let her become a dancer. I should be okay with it. If I have to think that I didn't become IAS officer, so my child should become IAS officer. When this competency word comes to your mind, when you think, my child should go there. Why your child should go there? Child can be here only, no? Your expectations are pressurizing the child. We should never think about the 2 extremes. Very bad, very good. There is something in between which is average. Why are we not okay there? You have 2 neighbors, one beside the other. See, that child is doing so good. Same school, same class, same section. But my child is not doing. Same teacher only would have taught the lesson. But the inner potential of the child is different. Correct? You can teach one child 100 times and make them understand, but yet child is not able to understand. You teach one child only once, child can do miracles. I am talking about the ability of the child. As long as we cannot try to help understand the child's inner interest and potential, you cannot decide upon what your child should be. Let's not decide what our children should be. Let them decide. Allow them to show the various paths. There was a trending where probably when I was in PUC, hey, if you finish PUC, go for engineering. Being 100 jana engineer idravaga. Hey, ಇವಾಗ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಡು ಬೇಡ, ಬೇರೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಹುಡುಕು. ಯಾರು ಹುಡುಕ್ಬೇಕು? ಇರೋ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ನೇ ಹುಡುಕ್ಬೇಕು ಮಕ್ಕಳು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಆಗು. ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರೇ? ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್. ನಮ್ಮಪ್ಪ ನನಗೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತಾಗಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರು. ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮಪ್ಪ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಮಿಸಿ ತಿರುಗಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳು ಶಾಲಿನಿ ಚಿತ್ರಕೂಟ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ದಾಗ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ ಅಂತ. ಅದೇ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ಸು. ನಮ್ಮಪ್ಪ ಅದು ಖುಷಿ ಪಡಬೇಕು. You as a parent, you people as a parent should understand what's the potential of your child and where he or she reaches. ನಾನಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಮಗು ಆಗಬೇಕು. Impossible. Let's become first open-minded to take up the things how it comes in our life. Let's allow the child to enjoy their childhood. Explore their opportunities as they grow. And then let them decide what they want to be. Let's not start pressurizing our children at this age. If we talk about rank at 1, 2 and 3 grade, you can think, ma'am, 10th standard CBSE grade bedwa ma'am hangar nimage? Beku. Who is telling no? We want child to secure at the age of 16 or 15 there. But what are we doing at the age of 6? That pressure cannot be given at this age. It's a process for the child also to learn every step by step. Nursery nal bari ABCD ne helkotirtare. Yaru story writing helkotiralla. Correct? Then how can you expect a first standard child to write an essay? Well, not possible. So I have registered my child for Olympiad, logic quiz, everything. So my child should get secure rank in everything. Not possible. Child is making an attempt. Feel happy for it. Child is able to understand the question and making an attempt and with wrong answers. That's okay there. Some other child has got first rank in Olympiad. Probably the inner potential of that child is different. And how much have we spent time on teaching that child about all these things? Everything matters. Here, I am expecting all the parents just to stay beside the child and say that whatever comes in your life, as long as I am there, I will stand beside you. That's all is the need of our children. Our pressure is ours. Let's not put our pressure onto our children. Am I making sense? Thank you so much. So now, as I said, the topic is let's strengthen, let's not say. From every opportunities or the pains that they are going through, let's not pitch in to directly find out the solutions. Let's allow them to feel that pain in that situation and try to guide them to overcome that situation. That's the need of this hour. So we are tied up with the value education system, Saksham people, so we also have a Val-Ed person there. So I would give this credit of the picturizing of this session to them. So huge round of applause for the Val-Ed team who are tied up with Chitrakoota group of institutions. Thank you so much. So with this session, I want feedbacks from at least 2-3 parents who can share it so that I can work better for the upcoming sessions. So any 2-3 feedbacks, any 2-3 can come on the stage here and give.
Actually, I'm seeing the ma'am from past 1 year in the grade 1 as well. She was a class teacher of my son. And during that time, my son, he was not that great with the studies and everything. But the value added stuff which ma'am has taught him, that made a lot of things got changed with his activities and all. So I just want to say one incident which has happened with him. As they shown the video and the pictures taking in the car and everything, and now he started, Papa, I don't want to go in the car, let me use a public transportation. And whenever he wants to go to his grandparents' home, at that time he used to take the train and the public transportation only, don't want to go with the car. He says that I'm not enjoying in the car. I need a public transportation. That is what ma'am has taught him the things. And I just want to thank her a lot.
Not informed with all of this. We are trying to inculcate and break that criteria, right? That is one thing. Thank you for this. But I will also need your help. Like you know, this is the category of our children, right? 6, 7, 8. And their responsiveness will change when they come to the next age group. So I will need your help there as well. This is one information I wanted to tell you. And maybe, I don't know, such sessions should keep happening as their child age also will change, right? I will need your help there as well, but thank you so much.
The session was really great, ma'am. I'm attending the second session of yours like this. It's going really good. Even I thank the school for conducting these kind of sessions to children as well as parents. I keep on listening from my friends, neighbors and all. Even parents will struggle with to talk with the class teachers also whenever there are concerns. But school is providing these opportunities for holistic development. This is very great. And I can relate when ma'am asked, it is very perfectionist word, what we expect. Actually, I also work in a corporate. There is nothing called, no one expects perfection all the time. all the need for the thing is how we manage as an individual and part of a team, as a part of society. That actually matters some more than individual contributor. And my one suggestion is for future things, for activities for the kids, more group activities to inculcate the team habits with them will help them.
I personally feel my child feels, somewhere that, not accepting by its peers or friends. They are facing challenges. Few may express, few may not express. If school, as the person was mentioning, like in team activities, if they are allowed, then, their teachers can also get to know who's struggling in that part of emotion and what education, what has to be taught to children, how to come over it, right? Even my children faces, he goes to football. So he's started just before 5 months and he struggles there, still he is learning, he is not able to focus and coordinate that much. Few children who is learning from past 2 years of his age only, they say that you're not a good one here to play. So he feels that, no, I don't want to come. But somehow I cheer up that I'm paying the fees, I'm taking you, you play. I'm good with whatever you are doing. But, they're not able to digest, they're not able to think over it. It's okay, leave. I will play. I want to play. I like it. I want to do. If that thought, is given to children, if they are taught and, communicated on that. See, mostly even we do that. But, they take more than 60%, they agree with the teachers at the school. So I will, I expect this, development from school side. It would be helpful for parents. Every individual, I think they feel, few express it, few don't. So I don't want them to, suffer inside them to overcome it.
Thank you for being such a wonderful audience. Thank you all so much. Let's try to meet up again for the next Val-Ed session when we plan it for. So we'll be eagerly waiting for you all. Thank you. Thank you so much.